Labradoodle, snickerdoodle, chicken noodle soup with a soda on the side. Now let it rain. Now clear it out. I let it rain. Come on!
I clear it out. Hey,
And let's get it.
That shows our age. We
Oh,
too.
yeah, we got to let the kids know that we were
That
with
shows our
106 in
age.
Park was with the AJ and Free Days.
Oh, but it was good.
It's your boy Matty-Rants.
And Jamari 4.
Thanks for tuning in. It's Rupaul's Drag Race Reaction Review, Season 12, the Scandalous Season. Episode 3,
Amen,
World's
girl.
Worst. It's the world's worst happening right now.
Let go.
Anywho, let's go ahead and play my music. Listen. Yeah. Yes, God. Oh. Get that out of there. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Remember, this is your boy Jamar84. His social media links are downstairs below in the description, as well as with this gold we just put up on the screen here for you. Also, we did have to cancel our plans for New York City. Y'all know why. Stay safe out there, everybody. Now, one last thing before we start this reaction with y'all today. We are going to make sure the designer gets all the love in the world for the one that you already know. So let's get to this reaction, okay? Thank you.
She should not be named.
Can't say the name. It's just a sneeze. It's a sneeze. What is that? Simply lime and tequila?
That's why.
For you to meet.
Oh.
We just survived and we see the other girls.
We're so happy they're happy for each other.
They're like tied to the down.
What is like y'all specialty? Name something.
Woo!
Don't you wish? We don't be so mad at us. These bitches. Fight? It was not a fight. It was not a fight. Who was the fight between?
Because Miss Jack was prodding. And she was like, yes,
First of
tell
all,
me your
you
weaknesses.
saw how they did
I
that?
enjoy when bitches tell me what their weaknesses are.
Ah! Come on, Venmo.
One ideas where I thought the team should win, and this bitch did a musical theater from two worlds in me. But see, me and Gigi like each other. We didn't fight.
Our team, we've been through something.
Why does she
We're
treat
not
you
going
like
to
that?
air that out in front of the other girls.
Like, no shade. This is a really talented group of people right here.
Jade is big.
I'm the other
Woo!
was good.
Special guest judge, Olivia Munn.
It was Psylocke, right?
For the first time, it's all but
Finally, we sent someone home this episode.
so I can
You got ring light. So America's Got Talent episode.
Welcome. Based on your first impressions,
Not.
I want you to line up the queens you just met from top to bottom.
Oh!
This is always, it is the first day that they met, so it's kind of like, I don't know you, there shouldn't be no tea. There should be no tea.
Boo. Shady boo. Ladies, it's not personal, it's just drag.
It's just you giving a storyline.
Yeah, that's all right.
She was like,
And you think Aiden Jane is your weakest competition? Yes.
yes.
Just with us.
honestly, I'm on butter.
And what?
I've watched on TV for a long time.
I love Heidi.
I have to grab Miss Britta right here.
Ooh, the shades of Heidi.
Now this week, the 14 captains will be Widow and Jada. And the two queens they put in the bottom.
The gang.
And
Oh, you
I'm
thought.
here.
Oh, you thought.
I'm here.
Is this
What's going on with this flip in the front with her bang child? Can we please talk about that for a second? Yeah, we can talk about that for a second.
Very man dark.
Like Sherry's supposed to say something, and then I'm like,
Look at her. Look at her.
all together right now to like.
Ha 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 ha.
That was. That's the first
No shade, Aiden. Just see now. Can we have this conversation? Because you notice that Sherry hasn't gotten one cutaway, not one confessional, not one.
It's still too early.
I need a jacket.
The world's problem is. And I'm gonna say yes and. Yes and. I'm gonna say that means we'll never shut each other down on stage. Yes and. You don't say that. Always think about the body first. Walk with me, girl.
But luckily, my team that I picked is helping me get through that. And forever since you will say no what?
Yeah.
So I feel like it's gonna be right up my avenue.
Cute Team Heidi t-shirts, everybody. Just put them on now.
Is Heidi, then you have to reshape your mouth to say N, and then closet. It's not very satisfying. Heidi, fine. Heidi ho, Heidi divided. Yes. Improv.
I don't like Rupaul telling someone to change their name. Why would you put her on the show then if you don't like her damn name?
Oh my God, you are a character. You are a character. So they know. Just say it one time so they heard. Yeah, they heard me, so that's your job to now.
She's like, y'all hear that, hoe?
Into something
Okay.
for this.
I kind of want to say something. I really don't want to step on toes or anything. But oranges, if I want that apple. I want that apple.
You should have got it, Rock'em, at the beginning, baby. You were trying to be nice. You don't got to be
I'm
nice.
not gonna be this damn orange. No.
World's worst.
It's audition week in the crowd.
Are they gonna get another drag queen to be Ryan Seacrest?
For a coveted ticket to West Hollywood. Good luck.
Carson Kressley.
Close enough.
Wait, this was the old, they call themselves the Del Rio Trio? Haha, Bianca.
We were born in 1939, and we are huge. We've been inspired by so many.
She needs to be!
You're a sister.
Charlie's Angels. Look, Charlie's Angels.
Yeah. Look.
Sure she's okay.
Oh, Shelby, that's fine. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Can't take out their carrier away. I cannot take it. Look at how they got her legs thrown. I cannot take it.
We're just saying.
Why is Ordation there?
Why is okay?
It's cheaper to have that there.
Thank you for being here. Of course, you know I'm Bossy Rossi. This is Garo. This, of course, is Ornisha.
Mother has arrived.
Oh, not the voiceover. Was a check sent?
No.
She'll never tell me.
She can't do this the whole time.
Makes me look animated.
Here we go.
So I just got 3.
We play it in.
I can't take how they do it, Fiji.
Is killing it.
Well, Heidi was so entertained with that joke. I can't. I can't. She's like, yes, I did that one. Right. Not the
Tackle
excellent.
it yourself.
Not the excellent.
I'm Leslie Ann. I'm so done. And I'm Renisha LaShawn Jackson. And this is our friend Squirrely. Say hi to Squirrely. We abandoned us when we were 10. We got abandoned as a first and then we had to fend for ourselves out in the wilderness. I had to eat frogs. I had to eat sticks and
I love all this.
I'm getting tired of that bus stop routine being used. That stuff does not funny, child. Like,
And this is barbecue sauce. Widow is not afraid to take it there. She looks a hot mess, and
That was the best part.
Oh, nut butter. Butter. Ooh, you make it? It is handshake and squeezed by myself. And I mean taste test. Would you like to try it out yourself? No.
I'll take 2. Now, careful. Don't bust that nut.
Ross, go to hell.
Really? Bring back those clothes.
That's VH1.
Did they?
They're bringing it back, yeah.
I'll be watching it.
VH1.
I'll be watching it.
Oh, what's happening? That's RuPaul Drag Race related?
We are. Practice on it. 1, 2, 3.
you are or where you are from.
Or maybe they were told to be Southern.
Oh,
But
why
in
her
the
titty?
fruity- You're in the fruity group?
Well, yes,
Why are her-
she's a fierce Brock ally.
Why
I'm
are
a
her...
fierce rock ally. Girl, I look crazy right now.
Shut it
I
down.
have this huge ass broccoli on my head. I'm sweating profusely. Both of my eyelashes are
That's
on.
not what we're looking at.
I'm not looking polished. It's just throwing my whole game on.
I'm a fully realized.
Horny.
How many doctors do I have to eat a day to keep you away? There's not enough doctors to keep me down. And broccoli. Nobody likes broccoli.
Take your stem out of my face.
Broccoli spear.
Can I leave?
Everybody, and speak slowly and clearly. What the hell is going on?
Little do you know.
I'm gonna ask you a few questions, alright?
Sure, great. Well, hello there, who
So someone's divine.
Three girls with one brain.
Saturday Night Live. This is very, very bad.
I need to see.
That's it.
The fact that Britta reacted to the slap as if it was her was hilarious.
Sharing one brain.
She was like, "Whoa!" Like,
And then Sherry was like,
I can't do this anymore. I'm going back to James and the Peach.
I thought you were.
ah! She's won the sisters won the odds. Ah! Oh, that reference was great. Oh, I wish we weren't mad at her, girl. 'Cause I got a
I
different
don't know
term for
who we're
that
talking
one.
about, but
I'm not agreeing with this. Constructive criticism. I did a good job. You were carrying it.
Back in the workroom, Neon is the lead.
It's elimination day. It's today.
Oh, Rocco.
Think of our performances. I really wish I had.
Your boyfriend's very lucky.
For that apple. I just tried to
Yep,
grab as many
she's
fruits
not
as
single,
possible.
honey.
She's very funny.
I just hope it's not our Clementine to go.
what the hell happened now?
Oh, this is supposed to be buttons and
Buttons and bow ties?
yeah, buttons and bows.
Wait, hold on. Okay, wait.
I like the wig. I don't
want
want
the
that with
symmetrical
that.
of the hip. I don't like the one side.
I like the one side. I'm actually here for this
My
bodice
OCD.
outfit. I'm here for this. I just don't want that wig with that outfit.
From so you think you can
You want last week's
No, I want, you know me, I'm more of like a, if you're gonna do black and white, give me dark wig type of tease.
Maddie, you know why you left the red wig? It's the makeup that goes with it. It's not the thing. Makeup needs to be darker and more smokier.
Thank you. Because why is it light? And it's like, you know, like it needed like a, I needed
It was a
a,
last minute wig choice. That's why.
I needed a kitty cat moment with this.
I want to be the first.
That's Psylocke. Miss Olivia Munch. Which she wasn't, I mean, she was one of the best things about that movie. Well, not really, but you know.
Improv the house down.
Not the
I
bad
would
one.
love for this to come with a kitty cat wig.
Category is buttons and
Her body looks great. Oh.
I'm giving you pink Barbie doll.
Jada, this is very cute.
Very bad. I'm about to say, this is very
I like that
long.
jacket.
Honey, I'm home.
And then there's mom.
What?
My runway look is pin up.
Nope.
Just bouncing on the runway.
Nope.
What the hell is that?
I like
Oh,
her
they about to
makeup.
dig
Her
into
makeup is
her.
right.
Alice, come through the looking glass.
My
Hold on, let's walk.
look is Alice in Wonderland. Takes
Wait, is that her
beard?
Wait, is that her hair?
Rapunzel means Alice in Wonderland.
She just keeps putting bows in it.
Is that her?
Lions and tigers and merkins. Oh my.
I love it!
Wait.
I live, Jan.
Okay, I thought that would have been Christmas.
Yes, come on, Jan. Ooh, Jan.
Okay, yes. Everything. I love everything about this.
Jan, come
I
on
love
for
everything
this
about this.
voodoo doll. Come on.
1 inch long, but I think she's lying. My runway is
It's a
good.
cute Pinocchio.
No. I love her, but no.
It's a cute
There's so much
Pinocchio.
further you could have gone with this.
Now I think a wood.
It wasn't enough. No.
It's cute.
But I love her.
It's cute.
Oh, fuck. See, girl.
Whoa!
Girl. You just
in
not-
a nice pink.
Can you let us live?
I'm doing my best
Oh,
to make it look like
look at
it's
her.
completely
Oh.
effortless to walk.
Yes,
She
the
make me
thing.
sick, girl. I can't.
And she's got the bag.
Oh.
I say there's trouble in River City. Trouble with a capital T.
My look isn't supposed to
I don't like the color scheme, but I do like the.
I like the fact that Jackie's going there, and I thought I was not going to be here for that, but I am here for it.
Wow.
I wasn't expecting
I
that from
anticipate
Widow.
that. Wow.
Cloud couture, real big. Brown cloud.
I don't mind this.
on before she hit the runway.
Crystal. Okay, the fact,
I like the shoes. I don't know why I like the shoes.
the fact that I'm remembering that this is buttons and bows makes me question what Dolly was wearing even more.
Oh, she's got a measuring tape. That's so handy.
They did a good football. I like rendition.
Oh. Okay, I like it. Okay. It's the dress is being constructed by the nice Cinderella.
Okay, because I'm about to say I need the background and context.
I am feeling very Lisa Frank.
No, that's not Lisa Frank. You need to be head to toe to be Lisa
Who
Frank.
is this young man walking?
There needs to be gaudiness, brightness
Jamar.
from head to toe.
What's happening with Alan on the stage? Brother. Those shoes.
The shoes are the best part about it.
If it was a simpler dress and those shoes were less looking that gaudy, it would be even more powerful.
Because it's like there's too much.
It's a
You
lot.
need to focus
I like
on
her
one
wig
particular
though.
part.
Yeah,
the
that wig
great.
is right.
Designer, baby. It is amazing.
I think I've seen this movie.
Oh, shit. I hate that this is so good. I hate that this is so...
Oh, he did this. The designer did
So
this.
good.
The designer did
I hate
this.
this is so good.
Now, Florence D. Lee,
That.
what we just witnessed on this runway,
Whatever, what you put on that contestant?
woo!
That was Bose. That was...
Well, I saw disqualified rocking a great outfit.
I don't know who he's talking about, but who...
Disqualified. Rick and
That
Morty reference.
contestant looked amazing.
That thing did, yes, because whatever was on top of that thing, it
call
was
it
wonderful.
Coraline.
That's what it was. It was Coraline. It was Coraline.
And I want it in every color. Child.
Let's hear the safe girl. That's the guy.
Widow Vondu.
I can see
She
it.
says,
Jada Essence Hall.
See it.
well, he's winning.
See it. Damn, Jane's outfit's right. Rock's outfit's right. Gigi's outfit's right.
Everything. That could have been better.
Ladies, you are all safe.
You're lying.
Oh, wait a minute.
You're
I know
lying.
who wins. Oh,
You're
child.
lying.
They leave.
You're lying.
I know who wins.
You're lying. Girl, Aiden is safe.
It was a roughage challenge for you.
Oh, you're funny. No.
Is nobody gonna talk about her titties being out?
Block your face from the camera.
I was trying to give them more like demure, but like still trying to be sexy.
Well, blocking the camera is a big no-no when you're filming a television show.
The whole idea of the fruit thing is because
Nothing
you guys
really
are
matters.
And that's hey Heidi,
Hi, gorgeous.
how are you?
I'm blessed and highly favored.
Oh, that.
Yes!
I'm not gonna lie. Your makeup is distracting. It's now become repetitive. I love red and pink,
Michelle.
but I would love if you could find a way
Sis.
to merge the beautiful art that you do with your face.
Will you let these girls wear
Are
their
you
goddamn
kidding
makeup?
me?
Shit.
Ladies,
Ladies, I've made some decisions.
who is going home?
Everyone.
Florence D. Lee, your outfit won, bitch. Congratulations, Florence.
Only your outfit. They didn't even put... They took her out.
They didn't even show her walking away or her home and being happy. Wow.
I live for this.
She was already back there like,
I live for this editing. Thank
say
you,
congratulations.
Thank
You
you.
won.
You're
Too
in
bad.
the wrong. You're a beautiful queen, but the judges have
That look
some
a hot
beef
mess. I love
with
her
your
though.
broccoli. Mr. Method, Squirrel Scout.
Wow.
Real-
Say, oh, Nikki has to lip sync? Oh.
Nikki Doll.
The pretty girl.
Let's see what you got, because
I'm sorry,
both of y'all are
but
like...
you're up for
Jake Yoncé's probably having heart palpitations right now.
Cue
Cue MattyRants theme music along with subtitles or just what we may be able to say. Can we just have expressions versus saying things so that way I don't have to put subtitles because I'm lazy? Yes, okay.
Oh, y'all want another video? shenanigans, the foolery, the fuckery.
No.
Can we go back to Drag Race UK days?
Ladies, I made my decision.
That was bad.
No.
That was bad.
Okay, where we gonna go?
Nikki's rap was better than Nikki's rap is what saved her because
They were both about to go.
call it one more time. Nikki's rap is what saved her. Wow.
I mean, it's every sense of the word.
Dahlia, love. Dahlia. I think it was your nerve, sister. Because that couldn't be how you perform, Mom. I don't believe that.
Not in the house of a. Oh. Girl,
We can tell because they weren't even on beat. This episode of RuPaul's Drag Race was filmed in 2019. In light of recent developments, VH1 and World Runner have donated $5,000 to the Trevor Project.
Damn.
Take the prize away from her.
Wait, what did she win? Did she win $5,000?
Apparently so.
They win cash prizes now.
Leslie Jones! I was picked by Widow as the weakest from my original group. But I just knew going.
I picked Miss Aiden as the weakest because day one, when we were all sitting at the table, getting to know each other, she didn't seem like she knew who she was. If you're not your biggest own fan, bitch, you're not a goddamn threat.
Out of your head right now, but like, you have to hold on to that.
Jackie with good advice.
Frustrated that I wasn't able to deliver.
Someone's in campaign.
Jackie's
Miss
growing.
Congeniality.
Yeah, she's growing on me. Jackie's growing on me. I'm here for it. I knew she was gonna be a slow burn for me. Look at Dahlia, not here for the storyline. Dahlia's not here for the storyline.
She's not buying this at all.
Mess.
At this moment, I'm just ready to do my lip sync and send that bitch home.
I'm giving you a little spit curl. I'm giving you a spit curl. Billie Jean is not my lover, but I don't go to trial for children type of tease right now. Hey everybody, I hope you enjoyed the reaction part of this video. Now we're on to the review. Jamar, initial thoughts before I go through my summary like the news, bitch.
I mean, I enjoyed her more than I thought I would.
I'm glad you enjoyed her. I'm glad you enjoyed her. Because that lip sync,
Child.
we'll get there in a second. So let's start the episode off. This is episode 3, World's Worst. This was not the world's worst episode. However, this was the world's worst week.
Compared to the premieres, yes.
So here's the tea. 6 meets 7 and becomes 13. The girls stare at each other and things happen in between. A little bit of a shady noise here, a kuka-ka-ka-ka-ka-ka. Lots of racha-ch-ch-ch-ch-ch-ch, bad hairlines, bad makeup, and a whole lot of, hey sis, it's finally nice to meet you. Some of the camera does not love everybody, but the girls did enjoy meeting each other. There was a little moment of who had drama and who did not. Jada and had to give it up and say that they did have drama, which they didn't need to do at all, because why tell the other team what the tea is? So the queens now have all gathered around. We have 5 New York queens. They all knew each other. Dahlia, you move? Yeah, girl. Oh, okay. All that type of stuff. Next day happens. Rupaul and that damn ring light with her contact lenses that give you severity tease. You would think there was a strobe light in the middle of her pupil for how just severe it is. I do love you, Ru, but bless you in those contact lenses. AccuView, not for this boo. Now, we get on over to what is exactly happening in this workroom and what we need these girls to do. There's no mini challenge, just what happened last week type of tea. Rupaul comes out looking not a little dead this time, which I was very happy for. But Ru decided that, hey, remember who won? Yeah. So guess what? Now you Widow and you Jada need to decide between the groups that you came in with or the opposite groups. Was it the opposite groups?
I think it was
opposite groups. Who was at the bottom, who was at the top that they would see just from initial impressions. Was given top marks I guess from that was Widow of the Von and the Doing. Now, she thought that Aiden, Zane, the Pikmin from last week, was in the bottom. Aiden said she felt nothing, but her confessionals told everything.
He's like, I'm so unbothered. Okay.
And we need to remind ourselves that Aiden did quote herself as the queen that likes less is more, and we saw that on the runway for certain.
Girl.
Certainly. And on the
Lisa
follow-up, too.
Frank.
That girl came out as a Thanksgiving table. Honey, I can't take it.
That was a first grade science fair project.
Listen. Now, Jada, Essence, that is of Hall, they're closed this week.
Well.
Jada decides to choose Gigi Good as the top. James Charles. Nah, I ain't gonna do that.
Don't do that. No.
I live for Gigi, so I ain't gonna play with you. I don't see the resemblance. The jawline will do it. The bottom on that list was Heidi in Closet, which RuPaul wanted to let us know your name is terrible. I like the name.
I love the name. That's the best.
For the second time.
For the second time. She's like, there's too much of a break in my mouth for me to like your name. Heidi in Closet. You better get used to it. Now the queens are split up into different groups. If y'all want to know who the groups are, guess what? Watch the episode. I've reacted to it. You should know.
It's there.
There we go. Rockham gave us her best impression of insecurity. Rock'em Sakura, rated PG. Now on Blu-ray. You're too awesome, and I know it, Rock'em, and I understand this is what you're going through, baby. This is your own life cycle, okay? But I need you to transition to the next lens.
We can't do this every week.
No, we can't. You're too good, and you're really good,
baby. Oh, I can't wait till we get these runways, girl.
Now, the other things happen in the workroom. Don't care about them. And we get to the actual challenge itself. Now, Ross Matthews and Charo, who was not asked to be a guest judge, but was there just to coochie and give the girls a lot of, I want to watch the improv part of this and tell them behind the scenes what happened, but not tell you my tea on the actual runway. So, let's get to the old lady group first with Heidi, Gigi, and Jackie. Because that was a standout to me.
It was the best of the three, in my opinion. I was worried for Gigi at first because I'm like, is she going to be asleep the whole time?
I was here for her narcolepsy.
I was like,
it won season 5. I was here for it. Take a nap. I was here for it.
And the way they carried her with her crotch completely off.
She was letting them bendable legs out, girl. You knew that was a good old Barbie. It was like stretch, boom, and move. Jackie kept it together, but Heidi was the one that was running it through. Team old people, you did that. I want to get to the fruits now.
Go ahead.
All right. Like I said in the reaction part of this, if I was Broccoli, I would have gave a whole nother accent and tone and been from some random city in some other kind of place and been just extra and been all this. But sexy Broccoli, I've never heard.
Sexy and Broccoli do not coincide.
The breastplate that she had on did not coincide with that outfit either.
I'm surprised they didn't blur that out.
Must have been cold. I wasn't here for it. Come on now, Dahlia. We see the sin, but don't sin on yourself, sister. Now here comes Jada as this apple. It was something. It was a definite.
She had to be the best part about that whole thing because everything else aside from Jada was just confusion and a mess.
It felt very Fruit of the Loom without the loom.
Stained.
Fruit of the boxer briefs. Crack is sweaty. She goes to the gym, but she don't bathe. Alrighty then. Ooh. Up next would have to be the Girl Scouts. That was the other kind of team there. Widow was sweaty and drunk. Crystal.
She liked barbecue sauce.
That was the funniest part.
That was the best thing about the whole thing.
That was all it was.
That was it.
Crystal was method and. I was proud of that. That was too easy though. All right, hold on. I'll use it later for another joke. Hold on. Who else was it? And Nikki was a doll.
Was she?
An inanimate object. You're welcome. You're welcome. All right. So the last group, which includes Lemony Snicket, we're on the last team where they tried their best to give us SNL, Kristen Wiig, Tease. Actually, I can't remember the man's name, but he's on Portlandia. Y'all help me out in the comment section here. He's hilarious. I just can't think of his name right now. I'm going off the rip, y'all. That wasn't funny. I didn't think it was funny. Did you think it was funny?
No.
No? Okay.
Absolutely
So when
not.
they said it was funny, I don't even remember Ross and them laughing. So that's why I was like, so what's going on here? Peanut butter jelly sandwich, no crust. The queens get back in the workroom. Skippy! So the queens come back in the workroom with Heidi in Closet's neon pants leading the way. They did.
Very that.
I was here for the neons now. The girls are bringing those colors back. You know, we all want to see you in traffic before someone gets hit. Now, Aiden gets a reality check from the biggest mouth I've ever seen, and they were like, honey, we carried you. They did.
They did.
But
you picked that for yourself, though. You did that.
Like, why was it during that entire run that Aiden seemed to be looking at them as if, like, I need to see how they're doing, where Sherry and Britta were able to actually do it and, like, not look at each other? Britta in an email. So listen, I love saying that. The queens speak. Now we're on to the main stage. Rupaul came out as the adult version of Pebbles Flintstone cross-dressing tease. Very Tu Wong Fu, thanks for everything.
I was here for the thigh-high boots. If anything else, the thigh-high boots gave it to me.
You know I love a good thigh-high boot. Now, I didn't like this wig with this particular outfit. In general, I wanted it on something else, maybe a different color. Pink, green, blue, pastels. Personally, it could have been used for the tulle. In my opinion, if y'all like the wig, tell me how you feel about it. I did like the wig. I just wanted it on something a little different. I wanted a nice, nasty pony with that look. Olivia Munn, who played Psylocke in a terrible, terrible, terrible X-Men movie.
Oh, damn.
She was also a host for... Did you see Apocalypse? You're welcome. Now, I will say this, though, about Olivia Munn. I remember her when she was a host on the Video Game Network and she was doing those shows. Yes, back in the Gap. Look it up.
That's a long time
Remember
ago.
when the Gaming Network actually had viewers? All right. Before YouTube.
The Gaming Network died.
God bless you, Sam Sawyer, in the Smash Brothers community.
Woo!
Can say it again.
Peach Maze.
Stand up. Stand up, Peach Maze. Are you Daisy folk too?
I don't know.
I'm a little Banjo and Kazooie now.
Oh, you a band?
Oh, I'm nasty with the band. That is true.
That's a whole different conversation.
We'll get to that later. That's a video game conversation. The girls walked down the runway and gave their best buttons and bows. Stay tuned to the last part of this review where we do our 4 burnt. Need a little spice. It's burnt. Need some seasoning. Well done. Sizzle.
All right.
We'll get to that in a second. Now, the girls walked down the runway in the best buttons and bows. Aiden Zane didn't walk down. She clomped, though. I'm going to be real with you. No, I can't do it anymore. Nope, not going to do it anymore. Nope, can't do it anymore. Nope. The girls, some of the girls were said to be safe. They chose 3 out of the 7 and 3 out of the 6 from the other groups. And then, our top 3, Heidi in Closet, Jackie Cox, and... All right? Now, the bottom 3, Dahlia Sin, Nikki Doll, and Crystal Method.
I didn't agree with Crystal being there necessarily. I felt like it wasn't so much her performance, but how she looked.
I like that lip. I don't care.
I do. That's like...
The winner of this week's episode was Florence D. Lee. Great outfit.
It was designed.
Florence, your outfit was sickening. We're going to give it a sizzle when we get there, honey. Just wait for it, because I got to talk about that Coraline tease you gave us, Dolly. Florence, you did this episode.
Yes, you did.
You did it. Now, the bottom 2 end up being the doll that is Nikki and the Sin that is Dahlia. Great beef and broccoli pun by Rue for Dahlia Sin. I was here for that. But Nikki Doll and Dahlia Sin have to lip sync to Ariana Grande and Iggy Azalea's Problem.
Which normally would have been, I thought that could have been a lot better than what I got. Because, baby, when Dahlia Sin and Nikki, honey, I thought this was about to be another Honey Mahogany Vivian Panay type tea. But she was in Untucked talking all that shit. No.
I'm about to send some girls home.
No. But,
Girl.
Nikki, the only reason that you survived is because you came alive a little bit during Iggy's part. That was about it.
Okay, I'm ready. All
Go ahead,
what in the waste of feet, breath, air, skin, wig, makeup, eyeliner, nails, What? Okay. The song got a beat. The song
It
has
does.
an actual motion and rhythm to it. I got one less problem. Boom. Da, da, da. It's not that difficult. Ba, ba, ba. Here's the beat, y'all. What is happening? I mean, Tyra Banks on Coyote Uglies on the TV right now giving you the same rhythm. I'm trying to explain something to you. Now, here's where I'm going to give Nikki Doll love. And Dahlia, don't be mad. I'm about to give you the read. Nikki, in the beginning, was too soft and puss for that song.
Very.
Y'all know I'm not lying. When Nikki's part came up, Iggy's part, oh, how could you confuse that rapper?
Woo!
One is still
They
relevant.
gonna come for you.
While one can't sell an album right now. Excuse me.
You ain't have to do that.
I know y'all love her,
You
but
do not have to do that.
Did you buy Iggy's last album?
I
Or did
streamed
you?
her.
That's what you did one time.
But I did it.
One time.
Which one?
I started from the bottom and now I'm
You know
rich.
what?
I actually like that song. That song is.
I'm gonna say
That
about
song is
the
right.
facts. You know what? Both.
I can hate and I can still love at the same
Both.
time. Nikki did decent when Iggy's part came up. It saved the entire performance, in my opinion.
Barely.
While Dahlia didn't even know one damn word.
She didn't know her words. She was just
Not
looking like, I'm
one
gonna be looking sickening though.
Girl, Iggy's part came up and I got and Tim, whoop, money. It was like, what's happening? Like,
I was like, girl, but she was
not
like,
all the words, but some of them coming out of you. That's okay.
baby.
Anywho, and you also gave Lost in camera a lot,
Oh, she
and
was staring
that
at
was
that
bad.
camera blank
It was
as fuck.
like, not your fault. I felt your nerves were running. I felt you was pissed. I know you was angry, Dahlia. Said, how dare you be in the bottom two in the first episode, technically,
It
where y'all
should
getting
have been
eliminated.
Crystal, but you know, girl.
But it was you. With that being said, we all can surmise that your defeat was given by the doll that was the button on top of Nikki's head, that was a wig, or the mouse that was constructing her outfit, and the ruler that was a strap. Either way, you were sent home. You did not say goodbye to any of your girls.
She didn't say hi, bye,
Mad.
thank you. She said she pushed it.
You were mad. 11 queens remain.
12.
11 queens remain. Find out next week who gets sent home or disqualified. Or disqualified. Ready for the runway now that we've talked about this episode?
Let's do it.
Okay, and don't forget, tell us what you thought about this week's episode in the comment section below. Your favorite part, your not so favorite parts, who you wanted to win this week's episode, because I know you didn't want to, and who you could have seen go home versus the sin that is Dahlia. Now to this runway. First up is Jada Essence Hall, giving you Barbie girl, bows, pretty, very
high fashion.
very doll, very, I found this, mom, can I have it, please and thank you. I like this doll, she's pretty, I want her to have it. I loved it, I enjoyed the pink, I like the bows with it, I like the wig, I like the makeup.
Everything. She's a sizzle.
I was in the hall. Oh, you give me a sizzle?
She's a sizzle.
I say well done before I say sizzle. Up next is Dahlia Sin.
No. I wouldn't even know what the theme was from this outfit.
Dahlia is pretty.
Oh, she's fine.
That dress was hot.
No.
It was not good.
I want to see if she agrees. I want to
It
see
felt
if she looks back on
unfinished.
this.
I'm just saying, Dahlia, listen, when you turn around, sister, that's when it really was like, oh no. Because it just gave me, what's the back doing? And then there was a lot of different embellishments on it that were, I guess, bows and stuff.
Yeah.
I like the headpiece. Jamar was like, I was here for the crazy rabbit with the thread, honey. I was here for the rabbit.
For the makeshift Krampus.
But that little pixie little kitten wig underneath it with
Oh,
this
that was
look
cute.
too.
The mug was right.
Something now, with that being said, because of how the headpiece was with the dress, I felt that there should have been some sort of difference in the face a little bit, because that face gave me, I needed bigger hair.
But I think that's what she thought. I think she thought the outfit was doing that.
I'm gonna be real with you, and I hate to say it, I think this may be the first one I did this season. I probably did it for the previous, but yeah, this is my first burn.
It's a burn. But you fine as hell though. Don't let that.
Yeah, so is your brother.
Woo, okay. Rock'em Sakura. Absolutely. This is a sizzle. I'm throwing them out there because I live for this.
It's a well done for me. It is very Rapunzel, let down your hair, Alice in Wonderland. Take the drink and sip it there and grow or shrink or whatever you want to do.
Okay, you know what?
Very that.
This brought it down to a well done because I see these shoes.
I look. You were already on some sizzle. Don't hand out these sizzles now. These sizzles don't go to everybody now.
But I got it really exfoliated.
She deserved a sizzle last week for that look. Now I should have gave her a sizzle last week. I gave her well done when it deserved a sizzle. That tool. But yes.
I love this. I love everything about this.
Mm-hmm.
Next, we have
Up next is Jan giving you voodoo doll tease, honey. Now that's how you do voodoo doll. That's
give it to the makeup because I don't feel like that's appreciated.
The makeup was so bright, the different colors in the eyes. I love that trend, by the way, with drag queens. FYI, I'm trying to get that down my damn self here. I like a little different look in the eye. Blend a bit. It's a blue, it's a purple, it's a nice little lip. Her heart is bleeding. The stitches are coming undone. There's a giant bow on her head because that's a part of the challenge and there's buttons everywhere. Jan, this gets a sizzle.
I didn't expect that.
That's a sizzle for me. I live for Jan's outfit. Sizzle down.
That's your first sizzle?
That's my first sizzle. No, I gave Jada a sizzle last week. I gave Jada a sizzle last week because I live for that yellow, the tool. It was just so puss. But Jan gave me severe. I don't need that. They don't need to push. She's severe. You know what I'm saying? Severe. With a nasty face. Your face gotta look ugly afterwards. Because it's just so good. You stink. All right, next.
Oh, Lord. Miss Heidi in Closet, child. She's a real boy.
The story behind it is a sizzle. The outfit needs a little spice.
It needed the explanation, and that's not a good thing.
That's why it needed a little spice. It wasn't burnt completely because I was here for the whimsy of the little boy that was walking down the runway. It gave me I Want to Be a Real Boy Pinocchio tease. It was very cute, right on the money. Almost Disney storyline, Telesque with the nose and all that.
There's just so much more she could have done.
It could have been elevated to the next level with that. However, I love Heidi in Closet.
Oh, we love Heidi.
Next, please.
Next up is Miss Gigi Good. Let me tell you something.
Good morning, campers.
I'm not gonna be able to breathe with you having your foot on my neck each week with these outfits, honey, because this is so simple but so right.
This would have been right for the Orange Alert runway.
Opportunities not taking advantage
of. Girl, she had been on that season. That would have been right with Jesus. I'm gonna tell you this though. Simple, effective.
It's very that. She doesn't need a lot.
It's puss.
She puts it all in the right package together.
It's
just
well
perfectly done.
Well done. Not a sizzle. I wasn't like blown away by it, but it was well done. Like, I'd wear that outfit. Jackie Cox is next.
So I want to like this so much, and I think I do for the most part, but I just don't like the color scheme. For me, she still sells the garment for the most part, but it's just like.
Who is flying right now? To the point that Jamar was making. It's Mary Poppins. It's very much that. The color, I don't care for either. I love the whimsy of it.
Yeah, she's selling it.
Yeah, the whimsy is so right. So for me, it's in between well done and needs a little spice because to me, the concept is there as a well done piece. The colors, I feel, needed a little bit. I just want different colors.
If that's the worst, then that's actually really good.
Yeah, I don't have any
else
issues.
Together, but just the color is bad. That's
Jackie is Growing on Me is one of my favorites. I'm starting to get the idea of Jackie. I just think that when we saw her with just Widow and the whole arguing there, everybody's voices, it was like, I wasn't here. Widow Von Du is next.
I did not expect this from you. Miss Widow, you gave this to me up, down, left, right, and diagonal.
I love Widow, but I need a little bit more spice with this one, baby.
Really? You didn't?
I was cool with it. I would have eaten the food and not told the waiter it was terrible, but I probably would have said to myself, if I come back here, I want a different plate.
What would you change?
I want the color scheme to be a lot better. You know what I'm saying? With the little color for the polka dots.
I think she was trying to make neutral colors so that the polka dots would stand out a little bit.
I hear that. I saw it and I witnessed it and I don't care.
Still don't like it.
Nope, I did not. I needed just something a little different with that, but I love that she took that risk and I like how she presented it on the runway and I do appreciate someone who puts that giant unibrow on the forehead.
Ooh, because that was big.
It was ginormous.
So
it wasn't burnt to me. I didn't think it was bad. I just was like, it's cool. Alright.
It was alright. Okay, so up next came Miss Crystal Method, honey. Okay.
Needs a little spice.
Yeah.
Off the bat.
We can't make you burnt because your makeup is everything and the best.
I didn't mind the makeup.
I
didn't mind. That's why I can't burn you either, girl. I did come back in time to take it off the stove. I really did.
But the dress.
That's burnt.
Crispy.
That dress is air fryer. I forgot about it.
It's evaporating.
How did it burn in here? Is that possible? It is air.
It was a gas. Maybe it's just a bad week.
It gives me, you know, we're gonna try this and see how it works, but I know you're better than this. Yeah, this isn't you. This okay.
We'll wait for you next week, though.
Next up is Nikki Cinderella doll.
I kind of felt similar to how Heidi, like, she had to explain the look a little bit, or you had to kind of see it, not at face value, because at first we was like, oh, this is a child.
The crazy thing about it is she was telling us it was Cinderella, and we were just like, not like, I actually liked this the more I looked at it. Can I be honest? I liked it the more, I liked it the more I looked at it. That's why I don't want to say needs a little spice. I'm actually going to put this in a well done category. Once, I know it. I knew you was going to do that, but this is me. Hear me out on this, okay? Even though she had to explain to us, I feel that some of us saw that. And it was like, oh my gosh, she's Cinderella. Her dress is being made as it's going. So I don't want to discredit those who caught that immediately, which is why I want to say well done to this factor. I also want to add that she added a little mouse to the front of it too, with the actual thread to give you the illusion of the dress is being made as of right now.
I was like, what is that?
The ruler as a strap. I at first was like, the hell? But now I'm like, oh, it kind of goes together. I will say, this is not as well as it could have been, but I find it to be still well done for Nikki Doll.
I like the idea. I think the execution could have been better. Maybe that's the best way to put that.
There we go. Okay. So in that case then, for you it's well done, but still needs a little extra salt because the execution wasn't there. I'm more well done than needs a little spice to where I can still say we could have done something a little bit extra with it. There you go.
Aiden, you tried it.
What would you like me to say about
this? You tried it and we denied it because you came out. Now, had you not said that you were referencing Lisa Frank, I may have let this slide. I may have let you live.
Was this a different Lisa Frank?
Like, not the Lisa Frank that I know.
Does she live down the street from you? Like, who is this Lisa Frank? Nothing about that gave me Lisa.
No, you needed to be covered from head to toe to be Lisa Frank.
I mean, that gave me... what do you want me to say? It gave me...
No, what?
What did it give you? Like, what's happening here? Aiden,
no,
it's burnt, honey.
She's crispy.
It doesn't need a little spice because to me,
crack-a-lacking.
if I were to say what could have really made this different is if this was a longer garment and there was a lot more bows. I mean, to almost just kill the vibe of the bow. Yeah, like kill it.
Those of you who are old enough to remember them Lisa Frank folders,
you remember those things, giant like lions and turtles and all the little koalas and the big eyes and the leopards with the
overkill,
super hyper like highlighter colors. Like Lisa Frank was the T. It was every gay boy's moment to look in that box and be like,
everybody had one.
Yes, girl. Like I had my mom buy that and my dad hated it because he's like, why is he? Like, I got this folders for him. I like the colors. So there you go. But it's a boot, it's a chop, it's burnt.
Okay.
Brita Filter, whose design is by Florence D. Lee.
Shout out again.
Needs a little spice.
Yeah. Okay, let's talk about the positive this week.
Let's try to wrap this up too, because I hear people talking outside. This is already started. I feel it coming in here soon. So yeah.
The best parts about this are the wig and the shoes. The gown could have been a little bit better, but it's not the worst thing I've ever seen.
I liked her makeup and I liked her wig. I did like to me. Again, we talked about her dress when we were doing the reaction. I like a little gown moment here. Not everything needs to be the gown, everybody, but maybe a deconstructed like moment with the little pillowy bows or buttons at the bottom, that kind of bit versus
trail the floor.
Yes, or like a short front and a long back. No one did that. No one gave us a peplum moment. All right, that would have actually been a really good time to do that with bows and buttons, because bows and buttons gives me peplum tees. Is that all? That was the last of the runway? That was the last one about that?
You know they didn't show on her.
Oh, that's right. Okay, so to be fair, because I have the picture. I will post it. Here it is. Now,
this contestant looked amazing in this outfit.
The blinker noise in your car for a right turn signal. Anywho, the one that almost ruined it for everybody, walked out onto the stage, and the design that she's wearing is by the designer. The garment she's wearing is by designer Florence D. Lee. Please go check him out on Instagram. Again, I'm not going to punish this man's creativity because of that thing.
Woo!
Coraline was the emphasis of this look. If it wasn't Florence and I'm wrong, please forgive me. I got Coraline teased. It could be how the way she dressed.
Interpretation can be anything.
It was so good, and it was so detailed in the way the colors were loud and still expressing themselves individually while still blending together.
And the expression on the face of that contestant just sold everything.
Well, when you look like you have no soul and you are giving that in the makeup, it certainly helps that. Look like, act like, do like, there it be. All right, so that is the looks for the runway. We give Florence D. Lee's look a sizzle.
Woo!
That was hot. I was like, okay, that was dope. It would have looked brilliant on anybody else, everybody else, everybody else,
everyone,
anyone else.
Absolutely.
Them. Everyone tell me what you thought of this week's episode. Your highs, your lows, your sizzles, your spice, your well done, and your burnt. Yeah, tell us what you liked and what you loved, what you hated, and what you want to be different. I want to thank y'all for tuning in again. Hugs and kisses, my best love and wishes. Jamar, any last words to say for the children?
Dahlia, call me.
Not after this critique. All right. Bye, everybody. We'll see you next time. I love the Simpsons. Sorry, I had to have my moment. Bye.